Man, am I excited for the college football season to start. I'm going to be doing stock up, stock down every single week on these college players you guys are about to see. And even more, I'm going to be hitting you guys with some YouTube shorts, keep you updated, see some top plays. And then we're going to head into some NFL content as well. Either way, I'm excited. Have to say, thank you guys for all of the support you guys have shown me. And let's get into this video. We're going to do a PFF article. Why? Because I kind of just like how they put it out there. I'm going to have some of my thoughts on it. But this is going to be ranking the top 10 returning players at every position in the college football, aka you're about to see your first round of the NFL draft. Mostly, obviously, these kids can move up and down, but normally the number one doesn't really move that far. So let's hop over to it and let's review this article, man. College football 2023 ranking the top 10 returning players at every position. Fish the time to hit the reset button. Pumped, man, because I started this channel right before the draft. I'm so excited to have a full football season with you guys. We all know the top two QBs, okay? I opened up another tab so we can look at the rest. But Caleb Williams, my eyes, clear number one. Drake May, clear number two. That's just how I view it. I, I don't know why, whatever. Okay, Williams became head coach Lincoln Riley's third QB in the past 6 years to win the Heisman Trophy, joining Baker and Kyler. Sophomore excels outside of the original play design, plays on which he led the nation in passing yards of 707 and 7 touchdowns. Crazy. He's the early favorite to be the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft and will try to join former Ohio State running back Archie Griffin as the only two-time winner of that Heisman Trophy award. I was going to throw it up, but I didn't want to embarrass myself. Then you got number two, Drake May here. The biggest challenger to dethrone Williams as QB1 both in 24 draft and in college football in general. The redshirt freshman was the most valuable player this past season. According to PFF's win above the average metric, his 45 big time throws were 10 more than the next closest FBS QB, also tied for second among all QBs with 56 combined rushing first downs and touchdowns. I'm going to switch this tab here so we can look at number 3 and 4. You got Caleb. All right, let's play this for some YouTube content, huh? It's only 20 seconds. Let's might as well give it to you. If it decides it wants to play. Maybe not. Let's keep it rolling since it's not going to play, I guess. All right. Then you got Drake May. 1 and 2. That's kind of obvious, right? You got Jordan Travis out of Florida State. Neither Williams nor May was PFF's highest graded Power 5 QB this past season. That would be Jordan, whose 91.7 mark ranked third amongst all QBs in the country. Redshirt Jr. was the only single caller who placed in the top 15 in both big time throw rate and turnover worthy plays. Damn. And to be honest, I also like the fourth guy. I like Michael. I'm a big fan of Michael. All right, he led the Power 5 in 2022 with 4,641 passing yards, 1.3 turnover worthy play ranked, fifth lowest in the country. Indiana transfer led Washington to an 11-2 record, the Huskies' best season since they made the college football playoffs in 2016. I think the kid's nasty, and I honestly think he's going to have a good NFL combine. He may move up to number 3. Then you got Bo Nix. To be honest with you, I think 1 and 2 are on their own level. 3 and 4 are on their own level. And then I think there's a decent gap between 3 and 4 and Bo Nix. That's just my viewpoints on it. Okay, running backs. We're going to cover 2 here. Blake Corum, clear number 1 in my eyes. He's the clear number 1, arguably the best running back in college football last season, making him an easy choice for the number 1 here. 96.2 grade, didn't just lead all players in the country, best PFF has ever seen from a Power 5 player. Look at the names. He's above here. Kyle Pitts, Chase Young, and Quinnen Williams. If you guys know anything about these boys, they're having all right college. They're having all right NFL careers so far. I'd like to see him stay a little bit healthier. And I think Kyle Pitts is going to be a little bit of a breakout player. But you got the man out of Ole Miss. Okay? Arguably the best newcomer in college football last season. 88.2 grade, tied with Michigan's cornerback, Will Johnson, for the first among Power 5 true freshmen. Former 3-star recruit, was a true workhorse for the Rebels, ranking in the top 10 in FBS in attempts, rushing yards, yards after contacts, and forced missed tackles. Also recorded 91 combined rushing first downs and touchdowns, fourth most in the country. Now I want to show you another name on here that I am high of. I do like Raheem Rocket Sanders, but I really like Bucky Irving's going to be more of a gadget guy. Where is he? I don't think he's going to be this far down. Right there. Man with a plan. Williams, Ohio State Buckeye. Trevion Henderson's burst onto the season 2021. That's a true freshman at Ohio State. Whatever. He missed time, and I think this kid is good. I really do. He's not going to end the season at number 8. I think he's going to be in the top 5. And I think he's going to be a hell of maybe a second, third round pick. I'm gonna project him as a day 2 pick for a team that really needs a running back, and I think that's gonna be great value for him. Okay, we all know who the clear number 1 wide receiver is. The 2 boys out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. Insane. He's clear best college football receiver by far. It's not even close, okay? Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison's son was both the highest graded and most valuable wide receiver in the country in 2022. According to PFF's win above the average metrics. Against single coverage, he had 878 receiving yards, 14 touchdowns, led all FBS wide receivers. Then you got his teammate here. It's crazy. Remains to be seen who will take over as Ohio State's next QB after CJ Stroud, but whoever will be throwing the ball has a buffet sitting in front of them. All right? Jesus. Only Harrison tallied more receiving yards and receiving touchdowns last year. Okay? He had a 2.98 yards per route run, which ranked 3rd in that same group as well. The man is legit. I don't want to just have this an Ohio State show, so let me open up another tab here. I like Rome. I like him. I really like him, and I really like Xavier Worthy. I personally think Worthy's going to go over Rome. League neighbors, too. But to be honest with you, once you get into like the 4, 5, 6, 7, all these guys can drop tremendously. I mean, I can give you guys Keely Ringo as the perfect example heading into like last season. He was going to be like a top corner, and he just fell. Tight ends, you got Bowers. That's really the only one I want to talk about here. He's absolutely absurd. He's clear best tight end. He's going to be a first-round pick. Highest graded Power 5 tight end. And the most valuable player at the position in college football. Sorry for the yawn. He was once again the most valuable tight end in the nation the past season. Led the position 942 yards after the catch. 942 yards receiving, 479 after, and after contact, 274. Kid's insane. All right, he's going to be first round pick. I'm predicting him top. He's going to be a top 20 pick. And then these boys. You got Joe Alt and Graham Barton. There's another name. Whoa. Joe Alt is not my clear number one, to be honest with you. Where's Fashanu is going to be my clear number one. All right. I'm a big fan of Fashanu. I have him as my number one. Right there he is. Serious challenger for Alt OT1 status. Because he'll most likely been a first rounder in 2023. He 100% would have been. Kid is 6'6", 310 pounds. Turns 20 in December. 20. Just turned 20. Okay? Did not allow a sack and only surrendered one hit from 281 pass blocking snaps. His 84.7 pass blocking grade ranked 6th among Power 5 tackles. 59.4 run blocking grade certainly needs improvement, but he's just young. Let this kid build. Let him get some muscle under him. I do like JC here as well. To be honest with you, Joe Alt, JC, Fashanu, and even Graham Barton here could all be first-round picks. These all four could easily go in the first. So don't be shocked. Then you got your interior offensive. You got Cooper. Last 2 seasons as offensive tackle before moving inside, which is a smart move because he would have been kicked inside as a guard in the next level anyway. All right. Over the last 2 seasons, the juniors 94 pass blocking grade leads all offensive linemen in the country. Hasn't allowed a single sack over the course of 770 pass blocking snaps since 21. Most valuable returning interior offensive lineman in the country. Kid's nasty. Kid should be another first-round pick. I know people don't say it. He's solid. He's it. Then you got Limmer from the Razorbacks. All right, all-around stud at right guard, redshirt junior. One of only 3 Power 5 guards who recorded 80-plus grades as both pass and run blocker. Kid's pretty good. Most likely a day 2 pick, though. Interior defensive line. There's another name on here that I think should be a little higher. Where's my man? It all depends on where they have him. I do like Tyler Davis, though. All right, maybe they don't have him actually ranked as a D tackle, so we'll look at the whatever. So you got Newton from Illinois, finished as most valuable player, or most valuable Power 5 interior defensive lineman. Led the same group of 59 pressures, while his 13 tackles for loss / no gain were tied for the most among all FBS interior defensive linemen. Is this going to finally play? Oh, this is. He's quick. He really is. He's quick. Don Corleone. I'm thinking of the kid at Ohio State, to be honest. He can kind of line up anywhere. But let's see. Edge defender is going to be nice. Jared Verse would have been a top 20 pick this past year, as it says also right here. He would have been a top 20 pick. Honestly, you're going to see him even higher. All right. The former Albany edge dominated in his first season at the FBS level as the redshirt sophomore's 24.4 pass rush win rate, ranked 4th among Power 5 edge defenders, while his 10 tackles for loss were ranked 6th. He's disgusting. Braylon Trice, I also really, really like because this top line right here, for the first time since 2019, Bama's Will Anderson Jr. did not lead the nation in total pressures. Why? Trice set the pace this year with 70 pressures and was college football's most productive pass rusher. The redshirt sophomore also led all FBS edge defenders in pass rush win rate, 29.5, and was second in pass rush win rate. Like, guys, that is insanity. I want to see if my man from Ohio State is on this list. I don't know where they're ranking. Chop Robinson, one of the cooler names in the draft. Him and Kool-Aid McKinstry, who I'm sure we'll see down the list. One of the just the coolest names. Dallas Turner's a stud. Forgot about him. Not easy to stand out when your counterpart was Anderson. But damn, this kid's going to be good. I think he's going to climb. He may be even the third or second prospect. Of course, we got to... There he is. Where was JT? Where was JT? JT's going to be higher. JT's going to absolutely be higher. And literally, this is the game that I thought about. You ready? Watch this.
By Tui Moloa. And Sean Clifford has turned it over.
I'm not showing all 5 minutes. Go watch the tape. He dominated this entire game. He dominated. Prince Lee. It's a pretty cool name, too, I gotta be honest. Linebacker, yeah, you got the kid from Clemson. No, I gotta be honest, I'm not really a big fan of the list they have. It's my top linebacker is Barrett Carter. With 2 linebackers cracking the top 5 of this list, Clemson easily has the best linebacking core in the country. Carter is one of college football's most well-rounded linebackers. The sophomore was one of 3 in the Power 5 with 75-plus grades as run defender and pass rusher, and in coverage. His 7 combined interceptions and forced incompletions were tied for the most. This kid gets shot out of a cannon when he plays. I have him as number 1. I do like Howard Perkins, but Jeremiah Trotter also. I think the Clemson linebackers are going to possibly go 1 and 2, okay? The son of former All-Pro linebacker, Jeremiah Trotter, has lived up to his father's name and then some. The younger Trotter excels on passing plays as he was the only Power 5 linebacker with 80-plus grades as pass rusher and in coverage. Trotter was second in the same group in both passer rating allowed and open target rating allowed. I see the Clemson linebackers going 1 and 2. Here's the cornerback. Here he is, Kool-Aid. Clear number 1 unless something drastically happens this season. We've seen it in the past, but Kool-Aid among those returning to school. McKinstry is the best corner, best returner, and has the best nickname. That's a fact. Kool-Aid was a first-team All-American PFF this past season. 18 forced incompletions, tied for second among corners in the country. Sophomore also led all Power 5 players with 332 punt return yards. He's the most valuable returning Power 5 corner according to PFF's grade. Kalen King is also a stud. You had King on one side, you had Porter on the other, and guess what? I have the possibility of this kid actually going to Pittsburgh. I'm going to give you guys a little news flash there. Joey Porter received all the love in Penn State's secondary and is a projected first-round pick. But King was Penn State's true star this past season. In single coverage, the sophomore led all corners in the country with a 93.3 grade and 18.3 passer rating allowed. 15 incompletions in single coverage, tied for third. Damn. I'm hoping to see the kid out of Florida here. There he is. Then you got Kalen Bullock, USC Trojan. Sophomores, 5 interceptions, were tied 5th. Also the 3rd most valuable safety in the country. Kid's nasty. But I'm more impressed with Kinchins out of Miami. Why? Because he broke out as a sophomore on his way to becoming a second-team All-American for PFF and led all safeties in the country with a 90 grade and a 90.7 coverage grade. Watch this kid's tape. He freaking flies all over the field. Flies. Guess what, guys? That's going to do it. I know I rattled on and on and on. These prospects, led by Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Marvin Harrison. I'm going to say those are the three big names coming out of the draft. Those are the top three boys. Damn, is this draft going to be fun, man. We're going to be churning out content for you guys. We're also going to buy Madden and do some franchises with you guys. We're going to do some drafts. We're going to do some rookie predictions. It's going to be a lot of fun this year. Either way, I appreciate any and all support. Showing love is free on YouTube. Just got to hit that like button. Got to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, this is Two Tone Sports. I appreciate every single one of you. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.